They were distraught and disorientated, trapped in a shallow river creek, too far upstream from the familiar safety of deep-sea water. Almost an entire pod of striped dolphins swam to their deaths. One rescue worker described the distressing scene as carnage. The mass stranding involved up to 30 of the sea mammals. Exactly why they did won't be known until vets examine the dead animals. One theory is the distress signals from a beached pod lured other dolphins into the river.
It could be a sonar ping's gone off somewhere, it could be an orca killer whale, they could have been chasing fish, it could have been absolutely anything. But we're going to take the bodies for post-mortem from the dead ones, and obviously that might lead to some conclusions about what might actually have occurred to them.
The dolphins are seen occasionally off the Cornish coast, but this pod swam up the Pecule River near Falmouth to where they eventually beached in Fro. Sea mammals becoming stranded like this isn't uncommon, but it's usually just one or two animals. A mass stranding in Britain is extremely rare.
Unprecedented. They do get mass strandings in Australia and New Zealand involving many hundreds of animals, but in the UK this number of animals in one instance, I've never come across anything like that before.
But there was some joy for the team of helpers. 2 of the animals were floated on pontoons and carried out of the creek. And under the bow of rescue boats, 5 of the dolphins were steered back towards the open sea and safety. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.
Well, it could, of course, have been a number of things that could have caused this stranding, and I think it's important at this stage to keep an open mind. Obviously, what we've had is an extremely sad mass stranding of common dolphins on Monday, something which this country's not seen for many, many years. Our charity's been around for 20 years this year, and we've never dealt with a stranding of this many animals. You have to go right back to 1981 before a stranding of animals into double figures happened, and that was on the east coast of this country. So what's happened here is unusual. It's exceptional. These animals, so far, the preliminary post-mortem results have all shown these animals were in very good body condition, a good state of nutrition, and didn't appear to have any diseases or major injuries at all causing them to strand. Another interesting point is that these animals all had empty or near empty stomachs, meaning that they hadn't fed recently or weren't actually feeding at the time that they stranded, which almost rules out the possibility that they're actually chasing prey inshore. So what happened? These animals stranded for some reason. Something caused them to strand. Now, obviously, today the MOD have confirmed that there were some naval exercises in the area, and I'm hoping that the MOD will continue to be transparent about what those exercises were and whether or not any of the mid-frequency sonar, which has been shown to affect dolphins, porpoises and whales, whether that particular kind of sonar was being used.